Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? Something wasn't right yet. Oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because. So yeah.
Oh my god, that was. When I first started singing with the choir, I wasn't allowed to sing. My folks weren't too cool with it. And I used to sneak out and go and sing, go to choir practice. So when I first went to choir practice, there was this one girl with this lilting voice. And to be honest, she was my first inspiration. She was the one who urged me to not miss a practice again, to not miss the opportunity to sing. And she is Tanisha Herbert, one of the most fabulous, phenomenal vocalists I've ever known. Hi Tanisha, welcome to the show.
Hi Vidya, that's such a lovely introduction.
Did you know about that though?
No. I'm very touched to hear that. Thank you.
I'm so glad. You have always inspired me, and I had the wonderful opportunity of learning vocals from Tanisha for a short while, but it made a lot of difference to the way I sing. And little does she know that she's been inspiring me all along. So Tanisha, can you tell us a little more about how you started singing?
So I'll start from, however cliche it sounds, how my parents influenced my choice of music and what attracted me to listen to certain kind of music. When I was young, about 5 or 6 years old, my friends and I would play outside the house, and one fine day, 2 of my friends came up to me and said, "Oh my God, your parents singing. They're singing right now, both of them." And I said, "Yeah, they sing all the time." And my father played the guitar and my mom sang seconds with him. And I found it very normal. And as years went by, I sang with them.
Were they singing something classical?
No, not at all. They used to sing Dust in the Wind. And yeah, Kansas and Dream, Dream, Dream. Those were their favorites.
Lovely.
And I would join in and subconsciously join in so that I harmonized with them, because I refused to sing the same parts they were singing. And only later in life did I realize that it took me very, very far in terms of understanding what music is all about. So that's where it started, and we went about listening to a lot of pop music, the usual Bee Gees, ABBA, and then Spice Girls came, and I wanted to be a Spice Girl, so that was my
Didn't
first
we
album.
all?
Yeah.
Like I secretly was Ginger Spice all my life.
I like Bee Spice.
Yeah,
So,
because she's cute. And,
Very cute
yeah.
and very agreeable. Everyone liked her. So
I was weird like Ginger Spice. I think I still am.
that was happening, and people around me enjoyed similar music. Of course, I loved Bollywood music, because in those days we didn't have Channel V, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have YouTube. So I listened to what I got access to. And one fine day, somebody gifted my dad a Beethoven piano sonata cassette. And I had no idea that was classical, but I just loved the sound of it. And I played it to death in the car when we went on road trips, and my parents had enough of it. They were like, "There's not even any lyrics. What are you listening to? It's lovely, but you're killing us." And it was a very strange attraction to that kind of music. I just felt right listening to it. It calmed me down.
Can you sing us some happy, fluffy sounding arias, or one aria which is like a happy sounding?
Happy?
Because just for the reason that they are so nice to hear, they're so pleasant, and just lifts you up, immediately.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Could you sing us one?
Well, this is fluffy, where the character Dorabella, she is basically she's waiting for her love to come back, and she's not very happy with the circumstances, and instead of being mature about it, she throws a fit. Okay. Ascoltati, avventura
That was just marvelous. I was getting these goosebumps that they're not going away. So Tanisha has the sweetest, cutest 2-year-old baby, and she's already singing. Now you can imagine. You're not getting too technical with her, right? Like she was like twinkle, twinkle. No, again.
Not yet.
Are you teaching it in like Arya format?
Oh no, poor thing. But she's surprising me because I didn't know that kids that age could recognize songs so easily. She wants me to play her rhymes on the piano, and based on the tune, she'll tell me what song it is. It's amazing what they're capable of.
There's something that was in the news lately about Adele losing her voice and having to cancel out this massive concert. And this apparently has been happening to the biggest of them in the industry. So let's just have you break that down for us.
Well, it's very controversial to begin with, and more than actually judging musicians for not being taught the right technique or not using the right technique, it's actually a loss for the music industry. But having said that, the vocal instrument is very, very delicate, and if the stress of voice production is not taken by the heavier muscles, like we do in operatic singing or Western classical, what happens is that you have this gush of air that's forced up into the larynx, and those poor vocal cords have to go through that wear and tear all the time. Now, with time, what happens is that like if these are your vocal folds, and these are the edges of the vocal folds, they're touching each other. Over time, they start developing like it's not a callus, but a growth, yeah? And it looks like a pimple, honestly, if you look at it. It looks like a small pimple. And those are called vocal nodules. Now, they don't allow your vocal cords to close completely, so you tend to get a husky sound. And if it's left undiagnosed, it can burst and you can have vocal bleeding. And in very
Does that mean loss of voice?
In very severe cases, it can lead to that if if it is repeated. But the problem doesn't lie with just that. That's just a symptom of what's happening. You will still go back to those old unhealthy singing habits for a particular kind of sound. So a lot of singers nowadays have their identity based on the vocal texture they produce. Like you listen to Sia and she's got that, chesty kind of texture. You listen to Christina Aguilera, she's got a throaty and then suddenly this huge sound. Yeah. So you can identify different voice types based on texture. But texture is artificially produced by the body. You don't talk with that texture, do you? Your speaking voice is different. And there lies the problem actually, because if you want to go and say, use a proper vocal technique or use operatic vocal technique, which is supposed to be healthy, it will change the way you sound. And you've sold millions of albums sounding the way you did.
And suddenly you don't want to sound like
someone else. So it is a very, very difficult decision for those singers, which is why a lot of them have had to resort to vocal microsurgery.
So there's a song I really like.
Okay.
And I remember you singing this.
Okay.
It's called Rejoice by from Handel's Messiah.
Yes.
And every time you sing this, my heart sings. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's light, fluffy, and happy. That's how I put this. Rejoice.
Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm starting on the right note, but I'll give it a try. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice greatly. Rejoice, O daughter of Zion. O daughter of Zion, rejoice, rejoice, rejoice.
Oh my God. You make my heart melt.
I'm glad you like it. It's
Absolutely
a fun song
love
to
it.
sing. It's beautiful.
Can you tell us which were, obviously when you're performing, you'd have had some really funny moments, right? Like, for me, the funniest are when I forget my lyrics. And
Well, that's also funny for me too, because Well, now I don't do it, but for many, many years, if I forgot my Italian lyrics, I'd just make up stuff. And my parents wouldn't know. They said, hey, that was beautiful. I said, okay, wonderful, because the second paragraph was just like gibberish. But it sounded quite Italian, so I got away with it.
Wow.
My only tell is that I start smiling more.
Oh
Then
no.
people know. Maybe
And then, of course, if there are Italians in the...
they must have just wondered what's going
You've
on.
collaborated with so many international musicians, right?
Yes, I've had the good fortune to be able to do that with some lovely musicians from abroad.
We're coming to the last segment of JamToast, which is catchy. And as you guys are aware, catchy is where Tanisha is gonna write a song. Okay, she's gonna write a song for us. It's gonna be maybe 2 to 4 lines of a song, but she's gonna sing that for us. I'm gonna repeat after her. So the song could be just about anything that she wants to write on. Maybe I'll give you 2 words. Gold and black.
Oh.
Gold and black. Tell me you're back.
Okay.
Okay. Can you sing these 2 lines in opera? And can you try to teach me?
Okay, I will sing it and you can
All right.
repeat it.
Right.
Gold and black. What's the next part? Tell me you're back.
Tell me you're back.
Tell me you're back.
Okay, again, please.
Yes. Gold and black. Tell me you're back.
Gold and black. Tell me you're back.
Well done. Hey,
Thank you.
That's lovely. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank
so
you.
the ritual goes like this. The ritual goes like I hand you some jam and toast. Wait, it's right here. So some jam and toast, and you are a converted jam toast. Thank you so much for coming on board. I'm sure people watching us are going to understand the importance of taking care of those vocal cords. Those pipes are so important. And if you want to really train them, get them to be stronger, and implement muscle memory techniques, you know who to go to.
Thank you, Vidya. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you. Thanks.